So 10.2. Central angle is an angle with its vertex on the center of a circle, and two sides are radii. So, for example, here angle ABC is the central angle. The sum of all central angles in a circle is 360 degrees. And here's kind of the more important part today, the part you probably don't know. The measurement arc formed by the endpoints of a central angle. So this arc right here, okay, is equal to the central angle. Try to figure the rest of this. It's yeah, that's really it. Equal to the central angle. That'd be fine. So that means that angle arc, the measure of arc AC, is 84 degrees because the central angle ABC is 84 degrees. And since the entire circle adds up to 360, 360 minus 84 is 276. And that is really it for all the new things you need to learn today. So we're just going to practice that concept. Central angles, all the angles add up to 360. A semicircle adds up to 180. So then a straight line makes 180 degrees. All right. So yeah, let's practice this. So angle SQT is 122, which makes SQR 180 minus 122, which is 58 degrees. Right. So that's going to make arc ST 122 degrees, arc RS 58 degrees, and arc, now that is SRT. Now for SRT, we are starting at S, going to R, and passing all the way to T. So that's how we find that arc. So that is 180 plus 58, or you can just do 360 minus 122, and that would give you 238. Now, all the rules about angles still that we've learned so far still apply. What kind of angles are JNK and MLN, or NL? They're vertical, which means this is 21 degrees, making JNL and JNM both 180 minus 21, 159 degrees. So that makes arc JK 21 degrees, arc JNM 159 degrees, or angle JNM 159 degrees. KL also 159 degrees. JKM, so that would be JK all the way around to M. All right. So that would be 180 plus 21. That would be 201. And then MKL, that's all the way around here. MKL, starting at M, going to K, and then getting to L, would be 360 minus 21 degrees. That is 339 degrees. So go ahead and try 3 and 4. Try 3 and 4. All right. So looking at SW is 72, that makes SXW 72 degrees. And since this is a straight line, all these angles have to add up to 180. So if we take 180, where's my calculator? Well, we add these two together, we get what, 159? So 180 minus 159 is what, 21 degrees? So vertical angles, if we add these together, we get 109 degrees, and that makes 108 degrees. That makes 72. So since we have all the angles, we now have all the arcs. Angle UXV, UXV 72. Arc ST is 21. Arc VW is 108. TW is 159. And then TVW. TVW, that's the sum of all these right here. Now, again, you could take the sum of all these right here, or we could just do 360 minus what, 93 degrees? Which is 267 degrees. So however you want to do that. If you add them all up, you should get 267. All right, for the next one, we know we have 90, which means that this is 34 degrees. 90 minus 34 would be 56 degrees. All right, this is also 90 and also 90. So CD, 90 degrees. FD would be 90 plus 34, which is 124 degrees. BCF, 90 plus 90, which is 180 plus 56, 236. And GDF, GDF, all around here. So basically 360 minus 56 degrees, which would be what? 304? There you go. Okay, next page. One last one of these. All right, we know this is 19, and since this is a right angle, well, it's also a right angle, 90 minus 19 would be 71 degrees. All right, and 90 plus 71, or again, 180 minus 19 is 161 degrees. So arc PQ, 71. Arc SR, 161. QRT would be 180 plus 19, so 199 degrees. PSR, PSR, all the way over here. Well, that's just 270. And then PS. PS would be 90 plus 19, so 109. Okay. This is nice. Right, he's on his way. All right, so the rest of this is going to involve kind of an algebra. You know, we got through algebra and everything, so solve for x kind of stuff. So since we know that this is a diameter, making this semicircle, what does the sum of these two have to add up to? Oh, that's nice. Minus 26 plus 26 has to add up to 180. So that means 15x equals 180 divided by 15. X equals 12. That was kind of an easy one to start with. All right. So here we know that these two lines here form vertical angles, so they are congruent, which means the sum of these two, 18x minus 2 plus 15, should equal 103. So simplify, we get 18x plus 13 equals 103. Subtract 13. 18x equals 90, and divide by 18. X equals 5. Number 8 asks us to take this a step further and not only solve for x, but also solve for some of the arc measures here. So since, again, these are congruent angles, these will also be congruent arcs. So 10x minus 22 is equal to 8x plus 12. So we are going to subtract 8x, get 2x, add 22 to get 34, and get x equals 17. Now we can plug this into either one, right? So 10 times 17 is 170, minus 22 is 148. 8 times 17 is what? 126? 136. Plus 12 is also 148. So yeah, either way, you plug it in, you should get the same value, 148. Now, since this is a diameter, we know that this is 180, and 180 minus 148 is 32. So now we have all the arcs, which means we do have also the angles if we need them. So x was 17. AD is 148. CD is 32. And BDC, so that is this right here, BDC. Well, that would be 180 plus 32, which is 212. So since this is the diameter, again, because we know the diameter, this is a semicircle, so the sum of these has to add up to 180. So add these together, 22x and 23 minus 41. something. 18, so minus 18 equals 180. We add 18 over 22x equals 198, and dividing by 22 gives you x equals 9. Now, 9 times 5 is 45, plus 23, that gives you 68 degrees. We could do 9 times 17 minus 41, but 180 minus 68 is 112. So 112 and 68 degrees. So arc JK is 68 degrees, MJ is 112 degrees, and LMK, so that is 180 plus 68, so that would be 248 degrees. All right, quite a bit of information here. Are any of these angles or arcs congruent? Hopefully you say no. Right? Nope, we don't have any vertical angles. Okay, we don't have a diameter, which means if we don't have a diameter, we also don't have a semicircle, so we can't set anything at equal to 180. But what does an entire circle add up to? 360. Do we have every arc? Yeah. So we add all these up. So 8x plus 21x plus 10x. That gives you 39x. 90 plus 9 is 99. 99 minus 12 is 87. So plus 87 equals 360. Subtract 87. We get 39x is equal to 273. And divide that by 39. X is equal to 7. Now, 10 times 7 plus 9 is 79. 8 times 7 is 56 degrees. And 21 times 7 is 147. Minus 12 is 135. So, WX, 135 degrees. YW, that is 90 plus 56, so that's 146 degrees. XY or YX at 79 degrees, and VXW, so that's this whole section right here, VXW, well that's just 360 minus 56, so 304. And that is it for the notes. So, pretty easy day. If you haven't already started your homework, go ahead and get started, finish that. If you have homework to hand in, go ahead and hand in homework. You guys have a good Easter this weekend.